Everybody, welcome back to this week's Most Elite podcast. In the middle of saying it, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, this week I'm joined again by Niishie. Say hello.
Hello.
That's not hello.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. My feelings.
You guys may remember last week I had Mike on, my good buddy Mike, and before that I had Steve. So we're just doing the round robin of all my good buddies.
Yeah.
So we got Niishie back. She joined me on a couple before. We talked about Monster Hunter, which is getting a did you see the
behemoth?
Yeah, he's from Final Fantasy. It's getting a Final Fantasy 14 crossover. I actually might turn it on just to fight the behemoth.
Yeet.
Because the behemoth is cool as
You
shit.
gotta get the hunter rank up.
I'm not getting my hunter rank up.
Okay.
You, when I say fight the behemoth, I mean you and your high rank friends carry me through the behemoth.
Well, I think you have to at least be a certain level to probably fight it.
Well, then I should get to 50 then.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be that high.
Because all I gotta do is
The story mode. Right?
I just gotta finish the Beelzebub's the only monsters left.
That's all you have to do is finish the story mode to be able to do those things.
Okay, see, I just didn't fight the Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Yeah, I didn't fight him yet.
Yeah.
Because fuck
that's
him.
it, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I had. I already did all the colored
bastards.
monsters. I gotta fight two of the dickheads.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And maybe do the siege.
I don't know about the siege. Kuve Taroff or whatever looks like a dickhead. I remember I was watching you guys fight him, and I was like, this looks boring.
Well, at least it's not tempered Kieran.
Yeah, everybody hates him.
Yeah.
There's like anime memes about him and everything.
Yeah.
Like, is he really that bad?
It's a pain in the
I
ass.
watched Harrison beat him pretty easily.
Yeah. It's just a pain in the ass
because that lightning can Oko you from like anywhere.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not here to talk about Monster Hunter.
No. We're talking about Dofus.
Yay.
Now, before we talk about Dofus, I got to tell everybody who's listening that when in high school, which was many years ago, we're old now, but in high school, Niishie was the biggest. I used to think that Dofus, the creators, had hired her to spread Dofus propaganda, because every time I saw her, without fail, she said, "Hey man, check out this game Dofus, bro. So cool, bro." I was like, "Are you sure it's cool?" Because anytime somebody is saying something's this cool, it's probably not cool.
They're probably getting paid to do
Yeah, and I was like, "You a spokesperson?" I remember she had like a soda can with like Dofus on. I was like, "Yo, they make sodas?" I didn't. I think she like drew it, or it was terrible. So I took her advice and I went to her house, and she had it on. It was like, "This is the game," and I was like,
This is
the fucking game. This game sucked. Back then, it did suck. But recently, we had turned it on, and she was like, "You got to give it another chance. It's a lot better now."
Yeah.
And it is.
They're, I like them so much because they actually care about, the consumers. They care about the people who play. So they're constantly updating and constantly, making new things for the game for people to enjoy and fixing things that people don't like. And not many games are out there doing that for people and staying so interactive.
That's why I like Digital Extreme so much, the makers of Warframe, which we will do a podcast on, because that's one of my favorites.
But Dofus,
the mic here or something. See that?
I see. Dofus is a RTS MMORPG, so it's a real-time strategy, multimedia, online role-playing game. And it is awesome. I've been addicted to it for years. It's probably the first game I really got super into and couldn't put it down. Like, I would stay up for like 3 days straight just grinding and doing all kinds of shit on there and making friends.
And then come to school the next day like, "Bro, Dofus." And I'm like,
I wanted him to play so bad. I think what it was is I had so many friends online that played. I would have really appreciated my real friends in real life, human beings
to play
to play with me. Which eventually I did manage to get a few people to join.
Yeah.
But eventually I got addicted to other things and kind of Dofus drifted away from me. But it's a turn-based game. It's very simple, but there's just so much that you can do in it. You start off at this place called Incarnum, which is just like where you're like a noob, and they basically teach you the basics of
Tutorial
everything.
Island.
Yeah, Tutorial Island. It's literally an island.
Yeah, exactly. That's that Tutorial Island's a term that's been around for many years, because most MMOs on the tutorial start on an island.
Yeah. And it's actually, the crazy thing is though, is that people tend to stay there until they're like level 30.
Yeah, man.
Because there's so much you can even do
It's
on
too
tutorial.
much to do.
And it's so much.
I remember when you finally got me to like give it a real college clown try. We were for like a week. We were just in Incarnate, and I was like, "Are you fucking? What the fuck is going on here? Why is there so much shit?" And look, for anybody who knows me, they know I don't like MMOs. I like Warframe, and I know Warframe's an MMO, but it lies to me in a way to convince me it's not an MMO. Like Dofus doesn't. It's just like, all right, here's an MMO, bro. Here's the classic way you play, and it's like, all right, go here, talk to this. Literally, a lot of quests are go over here and talk to this person, and then and then come back to me to tell me you talked to them.
I deliver these
fucking
wheats.
Hate that.
Yeah.
In games.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of Dofus.
And I love that in games.
Yeah.
I love for them to tell me what to do and where to go and how to do it, and and just run me around. I love it.
Run me around. I love it. There you have it, folks. So Dofus, as she was talking about Tutorial Island, there's a lot of stuff in it. There's a lot of cool classes. The reason I think that I gave it a real chance this time is because she showed me all the classes and all the things you can do. Some of those classes can get really cool and really strong. Like there's a melee class that I was using, and it looks like later Final Fantasy style. Like you change from the melee class to ultra melee class. Like if you go from like Thaumaturge to Dark Mage, Black Mage, or whatever in Final Fantasy. So I like that aspect of the game. And she mentioned that it was simple. It is really, really simple, but there's a level of depth there to that simplicity, which a lot of games can't capture. So it's like anybody can turn it on and have a good time, but if you look just beneath the surface, you're like, oh, I actually gotta get hot at this drum.
Yeah, and there's a lot of strategy too, because the classes are so unique, all of them. Like there's nothing similar about any of the classes, and I think there's like 12 or 16.
There's a lot of classes because it's a real MMO.
It's amazing.
Like
and they're
Warframe,
all
it's like 30 frames.
They're extremely different no matter what. And then if you're not good against those other classes, then you're screwed. My favorite class was called the SRAM, and they're basically like skelly people, or they're basically
like skelly mans. They use the traps.
Yeah, they're the assassins. And they hide these little traps on the board, and you step on them, Jones, you effed up. Yeah,
you fucked up in the game. And the cool thing about the SRAM's traps is you can accidentally step on your own trap and fuck yourself up.
You can.
Which is really, really cool. And a lot of games don't do that.
And sometimes you benefit from doing that too if you have the right skills. That, hurting yourself or taking a certain bit of damage,
gives you a damage multiplier. Right. Or put you in a rage mode or some crazy shit.
You can go invisible with that class. You can cast a body double out there. It's actually really cool. And you had a melee class. I can't remember if it was the Sacriere. That's the one who runs around barefooted and they bleed and whatnot. But I thought you played.
I think I used the Panda.
The Panda, okay, the one who gets drunk.
Yeah, and then I switched to the Archer.
Yeah, the Archer.
When I'm gonna install it before I go to work today, and I'll start another class. Ooh. But yeah, man. The reason we're even talking about it is because we were just sitting here like, man. I was talking to Niishie about like how I need a game to play. I have too many games.
Same.
And my problem is it's not enough. I just need constant entertainment products.
Need something to get addicted to.
Yeah, I'm looking for something to like whisk me away. Like
we need something to take us away from the void.
From the void, the call of the void. And we were like, man, what's an MMO we both enjoyed? And she was like, well, I don't really know Warframe too much, but I do want to get into it. I was like, oh, we played Dofus. Mm-hmm. And then she was like, yeah, well, maybe we could do a podcast on Dofus. I was like, oh, we could do it right now.
Yeet.
So
here we are.
We're talking about Dofus, but we'll probably talk about other stuff. I mean, I don't know. It won't be a long episode because I do have work today. And MMOs aren't great. I mean, some of them are good. Some of them are good.
Oh, I remember another MMO I used to be super into. It was called 12 Sky.
What's that?
It was very, you know how like Terra Online is right now? It was like that, but they were not like animal creatures. They didn't have cute ears and stuff like that. They were just like people, and I think it was like set in like the Tang Dynasty or something. And it was really cool. There were people who were just melee classes, and there was like sorcerers and stuff. But it was actually a really interesting game, and it was very simple. It was probably like one of the most simple, but it was actually like 3D. It was a very detailed game. It was actually like I was gonna say World of Warcraft. It's basically like that, how it is now.
World of Warcraft just released the update that nobody liked.
Oh.
They did something to the game. I don't know the full details, but a lot of the longtime players were like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And Blizzard immediately apologized. Like, "Oh shit, my fault. I'm fucking the game up." I think they're gonna fix it.
No, well, I'm pretty sure they would, because they don't want to lose.
That's their cash cow. Yeah. It's been around for like 16 years.
Other than that, I haven't really played too many RPGs. Dofus, I mean, I was in that game like 10 years straight. Like, I had many accounts that I would just go out there and grind with my own accounts. So I was just by myself.
I mean, but that speaks to the versatility of Dofus, that you can make another account, and the things you do for that account count towards your other account. That's kind of like with the Division.
I don't know if it's still that way, but it ran on Adobe Flash.
Yeah, I hope it's still not that way.
But the cool thing was, which you still can do, you can run multiple tabs of the game, all with your different characters. So I was able to just run all my characters at the same time on the same screen, and easily be able to control them. And I was just out there grinding with myself. You didn't need a team. Grinding with myself.
Yeah, got him.
But it was cool. But then you've got your guilds and all that. They have professions that you can upgrade on, so that you can kind of save yourself some. Yeah,
it's an MMO,
some money
like
and
this,
all
like,
that stuff.
Minor class,
right.
And it's a baker, a fisher. You harvest wheat.
I love that. That was probably my one of my guilty pleasures. My older brother laughed at me all the time about it, because he'll like come in the room. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm grinding some wheat."
Just cutting
and
wheat.
he'll just laugh at me, because I'm literally just sitting there
chopping wheat
and barley on the screen.
You tried to get me to do that when we first started playing. I was like, "This is so boring."
I think as we've mentioned
before, you have pure fucking you have a brain thing.
Yeah, I have a brain thing, and it really pleases me to do
the
something.
same shit over and over
like
again.
If there's like a whole field full of like barley or something, I will get this like euphoric feeling from clearing out the entire place.
That's kind of how Harrison is, because we would play a lot of fighting games, and some fighting games, on the character select screen, characters are blacked out because you don't have them yet.
But when
he fucking needed to see every character there. He couldn't he would always be like, every character has to be there.
Yes,
and whatever you had to do to get him, he would do it.
I've always been that way with any game that I've played. I want to say that I used to be a much better gamer than I am now, because one, I didn't fucking sleep at all.
Yeah.
So I spent my entire free time just playing games. Ever since I got Lyme disease, that's all I do is sleep. Yeah. So I can't stay up and focused long enough to play the games that I love to really get
so
really
weird,
good at
because
it.
if the game has a repetitive thing you can play, but if it doesn't, like if it's a focused objective or something, you'll fall asleep.
I fall asleep. I mean, I play Monster Hunter, and granted, I
fall asleep in Monster Hunter.
I fall asleep in Monster Hunter, even though it's very repetitive. But I haven't died yet from falling asleep in Monster Hunter. I'm still whooping ass in my sleep. Crazy. But I really wish that I could stay awake long enough to really get really good at these games that I enjoy playing, because I just feel like I'm going nowhere because I'm sleeping most of the time.
So I'm trying to get you to play games that get your blood pumping. Recently I got you to play Daylight. Daylight's not a good game, but it's cool. Kinda.
I was certainly awake during that game.
Yeah. You beat like 3 stages.
I was terrified.
You beat like 3 stages, and you never even encountered the ghost.
Well, I did a little.
Well, you used the flare and scared her away. But there's parts where you don't have a flare, and she's like right here.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get there, but I'm willing to do a stage a day. Got to keep my heart down. You're not trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Maybe you are. I don't know.
I just got Outlast 2, so maybe you'll play that.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll play Outlast 1 first. Outlast is fucking terrifying. And the reason it's terrifying is just because you can't fight back.
Oh man, I hate that. That's why I was so afraid with the game that we were
Daylight.
playing.
You can't fight back.
Like I can't fight. Like
well, you can use the flare. See, Daylight gives you an option.
I want to punch him in his mouth.
You can't punch a ghost.
Well,
In Outlast, they're people though, so you should be able to punch them.
Right.
But no, you can't. You can't punch them.
See,
They're like messed up people.
I can do zombies and stuff, but when it comes to like ghosts and spirits, I can't.
Well, Outlast aren't ghosts, so you shouldn't be too troubled with it. The only problem is it's like always dark, and you play the game through literally a camera, and there's a what is it called? Night vision mode. Night vision is like you see their eyes glowing as they're looking for you and stuff. Outlast is really cool. I actually can't wait to play number 2 because I beat 1 and I beat the DLC called the Whistleblower, and it shows how the ghost that's haunting the grounds became that ghost. You play as the guy who becomes one of the main ghosts who's haunting the grounds because there's a ghost called the Wall Rider haunting the grounds.
Yeah, people are super surprised when I say I don't really like spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Why? I guess because like
because you give off that gothic vibe.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
you're a candy ass though.
Yeah, I know, but I do a lot of like I can do gory makeup and stuff. I like gory stuff. I love that stuff. The thing is that when it comes to ghosts and spirits and that kind of stuff,
ghosts and goblins.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. It kind of hits a little too close to home. I got that sleep paralysis shit, and I see ghosts and I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, and then I'm at home alone and in the basement. It's just not good for me.
You could leave the lights on.
Lights on or not. I mean, I had to throw my mannequins out.
Yeah, because you're a big puss.
They were staring at me.
Scary.
They were staring at me. The ones that didn't have
stare
heads.
At you.
It was creepy. I shouldn't have watched an episode of Doctor Who.
But
yeah,
that trailer was pretty good. Actually,
I can do zombies. I can do monsters. I can do any of that stuff. But when it comes to ghosts and spirits and stuff like that,
dude, then you gotta play Alien.
I didn't mind that. I wasn't terrified.
Yeah, it's because you didn't encounter the alien yet.
The alien was the best part.
I'm saying you didn't encounter it yet.
Yeah, well, the scary part was the damn robots that were...
The working Joes.
You always know. Bastards. I don't like how he's looking at me.
Yeah, they're fucking... Oh, yeah. He's like, see how he's looking at me? Oh, yeah, when you were fucking hiding behind the...
he's looking at me. He's looking at me. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, he's got to protect the station.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's because they had like a ghostliness about them.
Yeah, they were pale.
And
they like sort of float around.
Yeah, I can't do ghosts and spirits and demons. I can't do it. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't watch any scary movies or any of that
September,
stuff.
Going to go see The Nun.
Yeah, I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it because like
podcasters. I did this I'm trying to do this more often when I have people on. I mean, we'll talk about the subject. We pretty much covered Dofus. Dofus is an MMO. It's point and click. It has a lot of depth. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of customization. That's another point. We don't really have to talk about it too much anymore. We'll just talk now.
Yeah.
But Dofus is really fun. It doesn't take any space on your computer. I think it's like 600 MB. Go download it and turn it on and play it. And then leave comments in the comment section as to what your favorite part of Dofus is. And
and you can play with me.
Or me. You know, I'm on there.
We're going to get back on
We're in a guild. Yeah, I'm getting back on today. I'm in your clan. And
I forget what
the clan's called. I know you made me join it though.
Yeah. But I think we should start something new.
Yeah, we'll start a new thing. We'll do the Most Elite clan.
Yeah.
Most Elite is copyrighted out there, so if one of you little lovelies out there, you know. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really know where this is going at this point because we've.
Oh no, Dofus is whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's a cool MMO.
I definitely want to talk about it, try and get some more people to try and join it and try it out. Because we are going to try and get back into it for a little bit, and maybe more of our friends are playing than to be more of a.
Yeah, it would be just make it like a group thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We got to get a D&D group.
Yeah.
That's something I've been wanting to do for a while.
You just need the right people.
Yeah, because that's the thing with Dungeons and Dragons. You got to be cool. We don't want like somebody super weird to ruin it, because that's all. It just takes one person to ruin the entire campaign.
It really does.
And then we got to get a dungeon master who like cares. Look at him. He's like, Grah! Look at his eyes. They're all bulgy.
Yeah, I got you. That little Sharky.
The little Sharky. Yeah, he used to light up.
Yeah.
I gotta change his battery.
I like to give Somber Hyena things that I know he's afraid of.
Yeah, I'm afraid of sharks. I'm afraid of fish.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of all ocean life.
Ocean creatures.
I don't even like looking at like turtles in a tank. Because, I don't know, just traumatized. And they're just like, oh.
And so whenever I see like a little toy shark or manta ray or something. I like to get it for him because
manta rays are terrifying.
Oh, they're so cute.
No, they're not. They're fucking horrifying water monsters.
Well,
I like when I went to the aquarium and just seeing its open gaping mouth. Just looking, you can like see into its whole body, its bones and all.
Well, it depends on which one you're looking at, but yeah.
The one with the huge mouth. Who's the one with the huge mouth? This one.
I thought you were talking about it sounds like an anglerfish.
No, this.
That guy, I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, this is the one. When you look at this one in an aquarium.
I'm thinking of the one that its mouth is on its underside.
Oh no, I'm talking about.
And they got the cute little smiley
they smile.
faces.
Fuck those guys. Those are stingray.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the big manta guys.
Okay.
Their mouths were so big, and when you look in, it's like skeletal.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that is pretty
it's
creepy.
terrifying.
It's scary.
I'd rather look into the eyes of a shark than into that shit. You know?
Well, I mean, good thing we don't have to come close with anglerfish.
No, those guys are horrifying.
Yeah.
Like all the creatures of the deep are even the cool little glowy ones, like the jellyfish that look like. You seen the one that look like Christmas lights?
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
They're really cool, but also like I don't want to touch you.
I actually don't like. I love sea creatures and stuff, but I don't like the idea of coming face to face with them actually out in their element. That's what I think. That's my fear. Is if I have any fears.
So like, would
whatsoever,
you go? Oh, this looks like the Rick and Morty.
Oh, it does.
Would you go scuba diving?
I would actually. I tested out what it's like to go scuba diving at the convention center. They had a big tank.
Oh, you put your face in the water?
They suited us up and they gave us the flippers and the tank and the scuba gear. And me and my cousin, we got in the big tank and we swam around it. And I don't like the way we have to breathe because it's very condensed air. Like you can breathe, but it's not comfortable.
Of course not. You're not meant to be fully submerged in the fucking ocean.
Right. The pressure, you can feel that pressure of being underwater.
That's how you get the bends if you come up too quickly from a deep.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin kind of traumatized me a little bit with that because he pulled my scuba mask off my face while I was under the water.
Rest in peace.
And I was very young, so it was not a pleasant experience for me. Another horrifying incident was I went to like a man-made water park or lake or something. And I had these goggles. The water was really kind of murky.
Yeah.
You know.
There's something swim up to you.
Oh man, I had my goggles on and I was laying flat, and it was like the water was only like a foot deep. I was young and I was laying and I was just enjoying looking at the murky shit under the water. And this ugly ass fish bumps into my goggles. Like it was just like it was like teeth. He had teeth and shit on him.
It's a fish.
I was scared. I was terrified. I ran so far, took my goggles off, I threw them, I don't even know where they went, and I went and I got on a log ride. Jesus. Like and the last situation I had was I was just in a pool in Myrtle Beach. I was by myself. This guy had this really deep pool, and I'm a swimmer. I love to swim. I can float. I can do everything, handstands, all that. And sometimes I just chill and enjoy myself in the water. But he had these little electronic fish that would cool. They swim around the pool, and it was really cool. But I had forgotten they were there.
Oh, so you caught out the corner of your eye?
Not even. I was just floating and enjoying, relaxing, quiet by myself in the pool, and one bumped into me, and I don't know why I thought that there was an alligator in the water with me.
In the pool.
But I freaked the fuck out and nearly drowned because I just sank and panicked, and so
if there were an alligator, it would have killed you.
Yeah. Well, actually, my dad took me out to a lake out there in Myrtle Beach, and there were alligators in the water, and then one of his friends would swim with the alligators. Go away. So, yeah, I mean, I've been pretty close to alligators in murky water.
Yeah,
man.
that's dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous, but I did enjoy myself, and there was a lot of, precautions that was taken. But I don't like surprises. I don't like not knowing what's going on in the water.
Speaking of fish in water, we gotta go see the Meg.
Yes, yeah. I want to see that.
I want to see the Meg. It looks so bad that it's awesome. Like it's like the it's good bad.
Yeah.
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 I definitely want to see Jason Statham versus the giant shark.
Yeah, at least it's not Sharknado.
No, that's just bad. That's bad.
That's bad.
That's not good bad. I don't know why there's 5 of them. Chaotic bad. Yeah. Chaotic evil. Yeah. Fuck those movies.
Yeah. So
when I went to the aquarium, there was a virtual reality shark experience. I didn't do it.
I bet you didn't.
No, it's just literally it's virtual reality. So all this, you walk into a room and everything is screens around you. It's like a box with VR screens, and they put you in a cage. You're in like a shark cage.
Oh.
and it's real footage. Like, it's all real of someone went out and recorded this footage, and they put you in a VR shark cage. If you you're in a cage. Like, everything around you is screens, so no matter which direction you look, you're underwater in a shark cage, and then
but that would be terrifying.
Here come the sharks immediately, right to the cage. I'm just like, who would do this? Yeah, this isn't fun. Yeah. I walked right by it like, oh, I'm interested. It looks terrifying.
I kind of ask those questions when it comes to people watching, like, you know, the scary movies with the demons and shit.
That's awesome, though, but that's a movie, you know?
Well, I actually enjoyed a 4D theater where you sit in like a normal theater.
It makes you move.
And not even just that, like, it was like a swamp type kind of a deal we were watching, and like,
it was wet.
They would make while you're watching, they'll make, like, if it rains, it'll spritz you with water, and then frogs were running past us on the screen, and they had these like little wiggly like balloon things like wiggling your ankles and stuff. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you know? 4D theaters are cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I know Spy Kids 4 was in 4D. I think it was Spy Kids 4D.
Interesting.
It was terrible.
Those things are all great, and I would really love to go to the aquarium with you and somehow manage to get you to touch a nurse shark.
I'm not touching anything. The last time I went with Makina, we were at we walked the whole aquarium, and then we found ourselves in the kiddie portion. Yeah. And they had the little sharks, and the kids were like touching them. And Mickey was like, "You want to touch a shark?" I was like, No, I don't. And what's crazy is I didn't even want to touch a starfish. It was like there was the little sponge flatworms, and it was starfish. Like, you can touch them, you know, just don't poke them. And I was like, "Nah, I'm okay. I'm good. Thanks though. Thank you."
Oh yeah, that reminds me of.
We were in the kiddie portion. It was axolotls. Axolotls are adorable.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're always like they're always smiling. Pokemon. Yeah, they're fucking Wobbuffet.
Yeah. Not Wobbuffet.
The other one with the he's clearly an axolotl. What Pokemon is that?
I think he's actually one. It's not Mudkip, because Mudkip's a mud puppy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a Pokemon though. He's blue and he has antenna.
Yeah, I can't remember his goddamn name.
Me neither. Don's gonna watch this and be like, shame on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have been out of the Pokemon for a very long time.
Yeah.
All those experiences are great, and I'd love to see you touch something you're very afraid of.
Not touching. I'll look at it from the safety of not the water.
The children are doing it.
I don't care. Children are brave. They haven't experienced fear yet. They could look directly at Satan like, this guy's cool. Like, so no.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know. Whatever. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Next week will be something else.
Yeah,
we actually have to do the Let's Play. It's super difficult to get everyone over here because everyone's working and everyone's tired.
Except for me.
Yeah, well, you work. Your schedule is free. So, yeah, that's the thing. It'll just like, I can get you. Yeah. But everyone else is like, oh, can't get Steve. Like, can't get Mike just started a new job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm free all the time, so
yeah, we can do. We'll have to play something. Like, what are you good at?
Well, things that you don't like.
I don't care. I mean, it's a Let's Play. I'm not going to be playing. Yeah. You're going to be playing. I'm just going to be talking shit at the microphone.
Well, I mean, I will play pretty much anything as long as you're not freaking me out with the scary stuff.
No. Those episodes will be for me. They'll be for me.
So those
you commentate.
Yes, I'll do the scary.
See,
I love to watch.
I'll do the scary episodes.
You do the scary stuff. I'll commentate, and then I'll do the bubbly stuff. And then you commentate.
Yeah. No. See, I don't want to wait till September to start the Let's Play. I kind of want to do it now into August.
I really want to do Spyro.
And that's what I was saying. Yeah. I want you to play Spyro on the Let's Play.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, we got to get that. Yeah. So I will talk shit about how it's terrible because Spyro sucks.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, this is the best game. I remember when Grandpappy fucking...
We should do like a Let's Play on a lot of the old games that I remember
that are bad.
Yeah, like
because they're not good. Toomba
Jersey
sucks.
Devil,
Jersey
all
Devil
those games.
sucks.
Oh man, Creatures, you'll hate that.
Creatures did suck, and it has spiders and all that. Yeah, I know about Creatures. Fuck Creatures. Hated it. I was like, this is a video game. I hate bugs. I hate bugs, guys. Yeah. Like, I'm not scared of much in this world.
Oh man, and then it'd be pretty cool if we do. I'm thinking of the Spore. That'd be pretty.
Oh fun. Yeah, no, my PC can run it pretty well.
I know. I would love to see that. I'm so used to watching it on a
shitty. Yeah, your PC sucks, man. I I ain't gonna brag, but I mean, you know.
Well, it's certainly better than what I have.
No, but your internet's better than mine.
Yeah.
So that's now it was really bad. Poopy.
Yeah. No, I couldn't do anything. That was another reason why I got out of games as much as I used to, is because I've had poor internet. Like, it's almost like I've had dial-up my entire life.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And it would always cut out. Like, I can get it so super deep in like a dungeon or something with some friends, and I'm just going. Like, bye.
Got him.
So yeah, now that the internet's all sorted out, I think I can get back into stuff now.
That's a good thing.
I'm very very much looking forward.
I'm looking forward to just games this year into next year. The lineup is
waiting for that Borderlands,
waiting for that Resident Evil 2, and that Anthem. Yeah. Yo.
I just wish they would stop, like, giving us such a
showing it so quickly.
I just remember the days when, you know,
when you would see a trailer and you could go buy the game.
Exactly. Yeah. Like now, I'm not gonna be as excited for you know, Spiral as much as I was when I first heard about it, because I'm waiting so long. Yeah. Like, the energy and the magic is all withering away because I'm so tired of waiting for it. Yeah. By the time I get, I'm like, I finally got this.
I got it, but. Fuck it, I guess I'll eat this cheesesteak.
I numbed myself for so long.
So I wouldn't be excited. And now that I actually have it, I'm not excited.
Right. So I do miss the old times when they would just, you know, release things and be like, oh shit, I'm going to Blockbuster to get that drone.
Yeah, that I miss that too. Yeah. And I wish E3 would kind of start doing that. Yeah. Like, don't show me a game that's 2 years out.
Please don't. Oh my god, that's the worst.
They've done that. Metroid Prime 4? Where the fuck is it? Yeah. Where is it? Where's anything? They just showed Elder Scrolls 6. It's not in development right now.
Like, I'll wait 2 or 3 months and still be, you know, excited. But when you would make me wait like a whole year, you're coming in like 2032.
Or a new thing where they show it and it has a release date and then it gets pushed back. And then I'm like,
that sucks.
Oh, I was expecting to play that game.
It's pretty magical when they push it forward.
Yeah. That rarely happens.
Yeah. But no, I guess we gotta deal with it because that's just how companies work.
That's how it is now, yeah. And that sucks.
I guess they just want people to be able to, like, to not give up on them. Like, oh, you know, they got this cool thing coming out in a year or two. Yeah. You know, but,
it's mostly for the stockholders. I mean, it's not. Yeah. It's not for us.
It's not for us. Nothing's ever for us.
Yeah, and that's why I don't.
Except for, like, games like Dofus, who cater only to us.
Or Warframe.
Yeah.
They very cater to their public.
Yeah, there was another game you said that was like that too. I just can't remember.
The Division.
The Division.
So when it first came out, it wasn't, but like groups of very passionate fans just spent a lot of time, a lot of open dialogue with the developers, and they just were like, you know what, guys, you're absolutely fucking right. And they fixed the game, and it's in the best state it's ever been. Yeah. It's really fun. And number 2 is coming next year in March, I think.
Yeah, Destiny definitely didn't do that.
Bungie doesn't care.
Yeah.
They just want money, and they're going to do whatever they can to get the money. I really wish they would listen. I really wish they did care. Yeah, because I like Destiny.
The first one was amazing.
We all played that first game for so long.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And to a lesser extent, we played the second one. But I really... Destiny has a lot that it can be. And we all see it for that. We see what it can be, and this is why it disappoints us that it's not.
Right. Like, they care about the money, not us.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. And that's kind of fucked up.
Eternal sadness.
It's okay. That's why we're going to play these single-player games and all this other shit to hold us over. Spider-Man's coming.
Yay.
So that's going to be fun this year.
I'm going to enjoy watching you play that.
You could just get Spider-Man and play it.
You know, I'm kind of poor, and 9 times out of 10, I'll get the game, and I'll still be fucking playing Spyro. Like, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank now. Yeah. And I'm really enjoying it.
Ratchet and Clank's fun.
It's super fun. Yeah. You know, that's the kind of games that I really like.
Platform. Yeah, you like platformer games. I love platformer games. Like, you still haven't beat fucking Vex, you fucking asshole.
Look here now. It's not like I
own Ian, give me Vex, dog. Yeah, I got you, bro. Gets to, like, stage 10. You know what? I think I'm done with this.
Hey, you've got a lot of unfinished games,
too. Chill. Don't talk about that, dog. Oh, okay. I do got a lot of unfinished games. Right now I'm playing Enter the Gungeon, which I will do a podcast on next week.
Yay.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to continue talking, but we love you.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, those things. Like, share, subscribe, comment, you know.
Follow on different platforms.
Follow. All that stuff. You know, YouTube is taking down, before I hang up, YouTube is taking down YouTube channels that promote Twitch.
I see.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
They're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, that's fucking scary.
Well,
I might have to look more into it, but it's happened to a few people who promote Twitch on YouTube.
Wow.
Just take them the fuck down.
So if I start sharing my...
Yeah, they're probably going to take you down.
Okay.
So don't do that. Just leave a link. Just leave a link in your description.
Wow. Okay. That's drawing.
All right, guys. See you next week.